Hey, welcome to the channel Rockstars, and I want to show you real quickly how you can find bulk inventory for your eBay store to resell for profit without ever stepping foot inside of a thrift store or a Goodwill or Salvation Army ever again. This is just one place that you can search, and I'll tell you how to find out more of these at the end of the video. So stick around, let's jump into it, and I'm going to show you exactly how I find a ton of inventory every single day anywhere in the country. Okay, so we are on my Facebook page, go figure, right? This is where we're gonna find it. This is no secret to anybody, but a lot of people don't know how to go about it. So let me show you. If you're in a big city, this is fantastic. If you're in a small city, but you can get to a big city, even better yet. If you're in a small city and you can't get to big cities and there's not a lot of people around you, you can still find inventory and you can find some people that are willing to ship. Let me show you. First thing you're gonna do, come over here to the left side. Best to do this on the computer, although you can do it on your phone anywhere you want. Click on this little tab right here. It says Marketplace. On your mobile app, it's gonna be at the bottom if I remember correctly. And we're gonna go in here and we're gonna search, make sure you're in your area. My town is called Wesley Chapel and I've got it to 40 miles. You can of course expand this radius to 60 miles to whatever you want. So I'll just do that. 60 miles is about an hour drive if you're on the highways at 60, 70 miles an hour. So within an hour is not bad, right? To pick up inventory, especially if it's bulk inventory. Okay, so here we go. Let me show you just a couple of examples of what I see here and what could or possibly be. I haven't searched for anything. All I've done is click on it and done my Wesley Chapel 60 miles, right? 3 things pop up because of my search history. This is some brand new located in my town, $130. This is 50 Hot Wheels. So they're asking right around, $2 and change a piece for these. Probably overpriced unless some of them are higher dollar ones, but most of these are like $10 Hot Wheels, $8 Hot Wheels. So paying, $2.50 for them is not really a great deal. When I just did my bulk purchase of Hot Wheels, I paid 50 cents a car. So that shows you the difference. I know $2 doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're only going to make a $1 or $2 or $3 profit on these ones to save another $2 and then be able to bundle them up and make $5 or $6 a unit times 4 in a bundle, big difference. So this one's not really a great deal. Maybe you can negotiate them, maybe not, don't know. Here's one that's interesting. I'm not a comic book seller, so somebody can chime in. I'm not saying this is a good deal. I'm saying this could be a good deal, but there are other things like this. This person has 73 boxes of Marvel and DC only, no indie comics, all clean, Batman, Spider-Man, Avengers, etc. They're in Winter Haven, Florida. This is about, give or take, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 miles from me. This is about a 35, 45 minute drive. They're asking $7,300. They want 100 per box, but they're trying to get somebody to buy them all. And there's 21,000 comics. So the first thing I'll do is I'll go up to the price, which is $7,300. I'll divide it by the 21,000 comics. And it tells me they're asking 34.7 cents per comic, right? I don't know if buying comics at 34 cents in bulk is a good price or not. I don't deal in comic books. If I was gonna buy this blindly, I'd say you probably wanna pay 10 cents, 5 cents. There could be penny comics in there, right? I wouldn't wanna go paying 35 cents a comic, but maybe, because this guy may know what he's doing, he may not know what he's doing. There could be comics worth 10, 20, 50, $100 in there, who knows? It might be up to somebody to go there and start flipping through some of them and look. Also, I guarantee you, a deal like this, is the guy gonna sell them for 3 or 4 grand? Probably not. But if you walked in there and you said, look, I have 6,000 bucks, I'll take them all. He may negotiate with you. I'll bet if you stood firm on 6,000, he'd probably take it. If somebody walked in that door with $6,000 right now, there's no way he says no to that. And that drops your price down to 28 cents, right? So you're getting slightly better pricing there. I don't know, again, if that's a good price or not. Somebody from the comic book sector can chime in on that. If I wanted to buy all of these and I had capital and it didn't matter and I could do the work, is it okay? What do you pay? Is it 10 cents for a comic book, 5 cents? What are you paying in bulk, depending on what they are? Because remember, when you sell a comic book, you can't sell a comic book for 69 cents shipping. You're gonna be paying that $4 to ship a comic book. You're gonna be paying the $2 in fees. You're gonna be at $6 plus your cost of goods. You might be $6.50 all in. So you can't sell a comic book for less than $10 to make sure you're at least pocketing $3, $3.50, $4 minimum. You really want $15 comic books. Or most of these comic books, $5 and $10, where you're gonna break even. that's a problem, right? So, can you lot them up? Can you sell lots? Could you just flip this as a lot? Could you pay $6,000 for this, start building lots out of 21,000, lots of 100, and build 210 lots and sell them for 12, 15 grand on eBay in lots? I don't know. Somebody from the comic books. All I'm saying is, there it is on Facebook Marketplace. Here's somebody in Auburndale, again, about a half hour from me. 1,000 pounds of clothes. If you figure clothes are 8 ounces per, 2 per pound, that could be 2,000 pieces or more, $275. So what are you paying per piece? $275 divided by 2,000 pieces. Worst case scenario, about 13 cents per unit. Could be 10 cents, could be 15 cents. We zoom up on it. They didn't really give us a ton of pictures to go off of. Could be a lot of generic Walmart, Target. It's all crushed. Could be leftovers. Who knows? You'll have to go take a look. Huge risk, but for $275, it might be worth a risk once. There's no way you don't make your money back on the $275, but it's a risk you take. Maybe you pull some vintage out. Maybe you pull a piece out that's 50 bucks, 100 bucks. Maybe you pull out a few pieces that are $40 and $50 to get your money back. Could be a lot of work, but there's a deal that can be bought and picked up in an SUV or pickup truck and driven home. Now, if you don't know how to search this stuff, you can scroll down endlessly through Marketplace. Go to the search bar and type in the word lot, L-O-T. That's how we're going to look for stuff. Here you go. Here's a lot, and this is in my town as well. Probably overpriced, but it is 350 cars. This is some Hot Wheels, some other stuff, and they're 200 bucks. So again, we're going to go to our handy dandy calculator here, and we're going to find out that it's 57 cents a car. Okay, probably negotiate it down to 150 and get them for 45 cents a car. Could you sell these loose ones and make some of these, lots of 3 and 4 for 15 and 20 bucks? Probably not a bad deal. If you could get this for 100, 150 bucks, always negotiate. You can always get a better price. And if you can't, no big deal. I've been looking at these shirts actually for a couple of days. I'm probably going to grab them since they're right down the street. It's only 4 shirts, which is why I haven't gone, or 6 shirts rather, why I haven't gone and get them yet. They're $15. So again, you just come over here and you just do your 15 divided by your 6 shirts. You find out you're paying $2.50 a shirt. That's like thrift store price, right? This Pac-Man shirt sells regularly for $15 to $20. This taco shirt sells regularly for $15. The MTV shirt sells for $12 to $15. The Ghostbusters about 12 bucks. The Superman will probably fetch 14 or 15, and the pretzel shirt will fetch, believe it or not, about $15. So we sell at a net, we can sell this Pac-Man for about 8 to 10, this one for about 6 to 8, so that's 15. These two probably about 15 together, that's 30, and these two probably between 15 and 20. We can get about $50, $60 out of that. Now, it doesn't sound much. If I'm in the area, I might message them and say, hey, can I swing by right now because it's only 5 minutes down the road from me. I could turn $15 into about 60 to $70 in profit, about 100 to 115 in total sales. 6 shirts at 15 bucks a piece is $90. So I think these are worth about 100 to 110 in retail. And after the fees and shipping, I'll get about 70. So I would make 55, 60 bucks in profit. But it's quick and easy. I only need to sell 2 of these to get the money back, and the other 4 are in inventory for free, and they're super cheap, super easy, right down the street. And if I'm in that area, I might as well grab them, and we can list them in 2 seconds, right? So no big deal. As you roll through this search result for the word lot, you will find, these cameras. 30 millimeter, $70 for a lot of toys. These figures are super good, right? These action figures can be really, really good. I don't know what these are worth. That's a Mr. Miyagi, I think. I'd have to look these up one by one, Darkwing Duck, and see what they're worth. But this is a toy lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 action figures, this guy and this guy. He's 70 bucks, probably will take 50, which puts you around $4.50 to $5 a figure. This one probably a little overpriced. You probably need to get it for about $20, $30, but it's just one thing. As we scroll down, we have more Hot Wheels lots. This is, look at this, $75,000. Somebody has a huge collection of Pokemon, Funko Pop, Lego Vintage, Star Wars. He goes on and on and on, probably just trying to find a buyer there, not $75,000 worth. You can even search for things that you want. You could search for a lot of, let's just say you're a postcard seller, right? I don't know, what do you sell? Come up here and you'll find, here you go, huge lot of postcards. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. I don't know, I haven't looked at it. 200 vintage postcard lot, $100 postcard lot. You could find this, and a lot of this stuff is shippable. Or you can find people in other cities that will buy it for you who are willing to ship and give them a few dollars to pick it up for you. Make friends, contact people, all this sort of stuff is doable in your area. You can also type in the word wholesale, but be careful because a lot of scammers use that term in their listings. So we go to wholesale, right? You can see, look, soccer jerseys, wholesale pricing, big and tall, items to resell. You see all these lots? This is how you find inventory. You don't need Goodwill. You don't need thrift stores. You don't need Salvation Army. You don't need yard sales, garage sales that will sell you 2 or 3 pieces at a garage sale that you go around all day to try to find 20 or 30 pieces. If that works for you, fantastic. This is a really great way to do it. And since we're at the end of the video, and I appreciate all of you watching and subbing and liking that big blue thumb that you pressed to like the video, if you want to learn more ways to find stuff like this, I've got a dozen ways of sourcing wholesale and bulk inventory. All you got to do, 75% off down below. Pick up my lifetime bundle of sell-through rate, hot selling items, bolos, training videos, guides, sheets. Included in that is a ton of links to websites, auctions, other places, and wholesale videos that train you how to find other inventory in addition to Facebook Marketplace. There's 10 other ways, 12 other ways to do it. This is just one of them. Hopefully I helped you out here, helped you find some inventory, and if you appreciate it, do hit that like button because it does mean a lot to the YouTube algorithm. It means a lot to me and I appreciate it. And make sure you subscribe. Come back and watch future videos. I'll keep pushing them out for you. I love having you guys here. And drop me a comment. Let me know what you buy, what you sell, where you source, how you source. If you like Facebook, you hate Facebook, anything you want to tell me, leave it down in the comment section below. And as always, enjoy the rest of your weekend and I'll see everyone next time.